Hey, welcome back. So in this video, I want to share with you how to feel rich even before you really achieve it. So I hear so often people struggling with this idea of act as if, especially when it comes to acting as if they have all this financial abundance, as if they have this rich life already manifested. And so I really want to target this today and really support you with some practical strategies and tools, including an incredible wealth expansion practice to really help you feel and act and live your life as if you have all of the financial abundance and resources that you desire today. Because so often people will postpone their happiness, postpone their feelings of self-worth and gratitude really for their life until they reach that point that they've achieved their goal. Especially I see this around financial goals. I'll be happy when. I'll spend more time with my family when. I'll take my partner out when. And it's always attached to when I have more money or when I have more time. That's another reason that comes up. But specifically, we're going to look at financial for this. Now, the real challenge with that is that when it comes to our reality, it works from inside out, right? From our inner world to our outer world. So we have to change the inner world first. We have to feel it before we can see that change in our outer world. So how do we actually do that? Well, I'm going to share with you three quick tips, three very practical tips to put into place to experiment with, see if they work for you. Plus, I'm going to take you through an incredible wealth activation practice to really help you embody and feel that sense of being ultra wealthy today. So the first is find small luxuries that really make you feel rich and abundant and fabulous today. And they don't have to be things that break the bank. Now, back when I lived in London and I was starting off my career, for me that involved going to a beautiful 5-star hotel and sitting there and just having a beautiful coffee and enjoying the surroundings and the music and the incredible wait staff were there and doing some work. And it just put me into this environment and this feeling of being really rich. Because I thought, oh, when I have so much money, these are the kind of places that I'll come and hang out at. Now, they may not have been places that I could afford to spend a night in the room there, but I could certainly afford to go and enjoy a really nice coffee there. The second thing is becoming aware of the language that you use, right? Your word is your wand, and especially that is appropriate here at the Witch of Wall Street. So being aware of the language that you use. So I can't do it because I can't afford it, right? Very scarce, limited thinking. If you've seen my other videos, you'll hear me talk about that is the thinking and that is the language of people that are stuck in the scarcity camp. So use words instead like, I'm not prioritizing that right now. Or, oh, how could I make that happen? Or, I don't see the value in that as if there's something else that I want to use my money for. So it's not saying you can't afford it because there's lack or scarcity, but instead you're shifting it to A, what are my priorities? Or B, do I actually value it? And if I do, then how could I make it work? So we really, really pay attention to the language that you use. And please remember, your word is your wand. And the third thing is start acting like someone who already has money. Now that can be, maybe being more philanthropic. Practice something that I've talked about previously called tithing, giving away 10%, putting yourself into that vibration, that mindset of overflow. I have so much abundance, I can actually give away 10% to a charity or to a cause that means a lot to me. Another great step is to start taking control of your money. I see this working with so many people from all over the world. Shifting how you actually turn up and manage your money, how you make your money work for you, creates such a massive internal shift because the identity shift is now you see yourself as someone who is responsible with money, who manages money, who is in control of money, not someone who money controls them. Now, if you want to know more about managing your personal finances, about investing your money so it works for you, make sure you check out the link in my description below. I'll share all about my incredible program where I show you exactly how to do that. Now, I promised you as well an incredible wealth activation practice, which I want to share with you here. Now, I have studied in something called EFT tapping. It's emotional freedom technique. I did a whole video on it, one of my very first videos on this channel. It is a practice I absolutely adore. I take all of my incredible students and my clients through, and it's something that I use almost daily. And you can use this absolutely anywhere, including in public, if you're okay with people thinking you're a little bit crazy, which I totally am if it's for my own benefit. So I want to take you through a tapping practice. There is no downside to doing this. You're only going to feel better. And it's something that you can take with you to help you shift your mindset and your reality around money too. Okay, so I'll set up it a little bit higher so that you can see me fully. And all you have to do is follow along. So follow along the different parts of my body that I'm tapping, do this on yourself, and then also just repeat the words I'm saying. So I'll leave a gap in between each phrase that I say and you can repeat it. So the first statement is our setup statement, and all you're going to do is tap here on the side of your hand and have the pressure of the tap as if you were trying to get someone's attention, as if you were tapping them on the shoulder. Not too hard, not too soft, but firm enough to feel it. So we're going to say, even though I've tied my happiness to money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now repeat after me. Even though I've tied my happiness to having money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Let's say that 2 more times. Even though I've tied my happiness to having money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've tied my happiness to having money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, so we're going to tap through different parts of our body. These are known as our acupoints. It's as if we're doing acupuncture or acupressure on ourselves. So I've created a gorgeous script, which you'll see me look down to reference. So just follow along. You can follow along with where I'm tapping and follow along with the words I'm saying. So first we're going to start with the point between our eyebrows. I feel like I can't be happy until I have more money. And so we're referencing this to acknowledge the emotion, and then we're going to move on to soften it. So we'll say it again. I feel like I can't be happy until I have more money. Then we go to the side of the eye. I keep waiting for my financial situation to change so I can feel better. Under the eye. It feels like happiness is on hold until I make more money. Under the nose. I'm so tired of struggling, of worrying about money. On the chin, part of me believes that money will solve everything. On your collarbone, so just under here, I've linked money with peace, security, and joy. Now, just under your arm. And it feels like I can't breathe until I have more. So if you don't know, you're just tapping this part of your body. And then the top of your head, I feel like this belief has been running my life. Okay, so we've acknowledged, we've witnessed the emotions that might be coming up where you link your happiness to money. So now let's start really questioning those beliefs and start shifting them. So again, back to the eyebrow. It makes sense. I've seen how money makes life easier. But is it true that I can only be happy when I have it? What if I've been putting my joy on hold unnecessarily? Under the nose, I wonder if I can feel even a little bit of peace now. I wonder if I can feel even a little bit of peace now. Your chin. I'm open to the idea that happiness and money are not the same thing. On your collarbone, maybe I can feel secure now before the money arrives. Under your arm, maybe I can trust that money is coming and I don't have to suffer while I wait. Top of head, I'm allowed to feel good now, no matter what is in my bank account. Okay, so questioning the belief, right? I am allowed to feel good now. And we're going to move on to creating a new belief. So again, repeat this after me. What if happiness isn't in the money, but in how I feel inside? Side of eye. What if I could start feeling abundance in simple ways today? Under the eye, I'm open to shifting my energy around this. Under the nose, I deserve to feel happy, safe, and supported now. The chin, I choose to believe that money will flow more easily when I stop chasing it out of fear. On your collarbone, I'm building a life of emotional and financial abundance. And we're going to do under the arm, I'm safe to relax, to trust, and to enjoy the moment I'm in. Top of head, I have enough, I am enough, and more is on the way. Now take a deep breath, deep belly breath. And exhale. And just check in with how you feel. So how do you feel around that belief that I can't be happy until I have more money? Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the next one here. I know you're going to really love it. And let me know down in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway? Be sure you share how you feel after that tapping session. I would love to hear from you. And thank you as always so much for watching.